building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And a very important occasion stands before us. We're at the quarter-final stage in the Cup. It's Santa Clara, and they face Rio Ave.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a few nerves today. It's a big game, but both teams deserve to be here. They just have to give a good account of themselves. Should be a good one.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, this is an attack-minded setup in a 3-4-3, and I'm sure the forwards will rotate and they'll be quite fluid. The width's going to be provided by the wing-backs, and they're key to this system in both defence and attack.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Gutierrez. Jimmy Dunn. And he did well to cut it out. Brilliant pass. Oh, this looks useful. Well, not clear yet. It's a corner. Played over. Oh, looked rushed there. Up a disappointing dead end. Gutierrez. And nice vision.
Yeah, he's just got great awareness, hasn't he?
just straying offside. Effective press. Brusai. Can they open the mark? And danger dealt with for now. Jimmy Dunn. And good anticipation. Jimmy Dunn. Gutierrez. Really good challenge. Brusai. Oh, to take the lead. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Good idea. Can he put them in front? Off the post and back in play. Well, clearing it away, but at the expense of a corner. Taken short. And that brings the attack to an end.
Yeah, he got himself in a great position there.
And the through ball. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Brusai. Juilius. What can they do from here? Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Clayton on the ball, showing real defensive commitment.
Yeah, it's about getting something on it, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Gutierrez. And a clever piece of defending. Gutierrez. Promising position, this. James. Promising pass. Played into the centre. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
And a good-looking ball. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Teammates available. Gutierrez. And threading it through. Well, this could really help the cause. Clayton. Gutierrez. Really well played pass. Confident play. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Gutierrez. Really getting stuck in. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Yeah, he's done well there. Sometimes you've just got to get rid.
Gutierrez. And a tidy challenge. Well, that one has promise. Can he play it in? Chance here. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. The ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Jimmy Dunn. Getting in there to intercept. Juilius. Oh, nice ball over the top. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, not cleared away completely. A chance to whip it in. Decent position. And a throw-in it's going to be. And played the pass well. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, very effective play in possession. This is an excellent run. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good-headed finish, you have to say. He does well to get there first, and then makes decent contact too. It's a really nice goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And that's where to send it. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Useful position they're in. Could be. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
He's offside, so it wouldn't have stood anyway, but you've got to be hitting the target from there, though.
Couldn't keep the move going. That's well read defensively. Gutierrez. Could play it in. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Clayton. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Jimmy Dunn. Gutierrez. Beautiful pass. Well, let's see about the cross. But into the keeper's gloves. And unable to keep the ball. Oh, that's a clever ball. Huge block.
Clever defending that. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Jimmy Dunn. A very effective challenge put in. That's not a bad ball. Still alive. Good-looking move. That's a good-looking shot. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there.
Well, they'll be hoping that that's a turning point. It's a big save, and it's just about kept them still in it. They've got to shore up at the back, though.
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. Nicely blocked.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd is sensing that this could be a turning point. They need a goal.
It's a short one. And possibilities here. Oh, useful ball. Moving the ball well here.
Yeah, just trying to draw them out of position, aren't they?
Closing down well. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Clayton. Jimmy Dunn. Dunn. Interception to snuff out the danger. Feeding it through. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, though probably not one the keeper's going to want to see again. Just caught out of position, offers a lot of goal to aim at, and then, of course, he obliges.
Jimmy Dunn. Gutierrez. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. How about your take?
Yeah, what a first half we've seen there. It's always nice to see goals as well, isn't it? Being up by so many. They'll certainly be the happier of the two sides going in at the break. They've created other opportunities too, and I'm sure they'll be hoping same again second half.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Gutierrez. And very nicely positioned to win it back. He made good progress there. And a fine cross. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. A good vision there. And putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Clayton on the ball. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Gutierrez. Could be threatening. And defensive play to be applauded. James. Clayton. Well, he's given us away.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
And they've created space. And he read it superbly. James. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they? Well, this could really help the cause. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Confident attacking play. Oh, big moment! What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, I think that was an opportunity missed there, Derek.
Strong tackle. Intelligent ball. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back onside.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, they know they need to stop him. Comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Clayton. Juilius. Vrusai. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Can he finish? Well, I think it's fair to say he got underneath that just a little bit. Gutierrez. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And he did well to cut it out. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Oh, this looks useful. Gutierrez. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, there's been so much money spent over the past few years. When you look at this, it's an absolute bargain. He's a good player that's going to add a real quality. I'm sure the clubs...
a chance! Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Juilius. Teamwork and passing in evidence. James. Can he deliver? And quite simply wide of the target. they find the net? Careless in possession. Gutierrez. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Not the pass he had in mind. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Gutierrez. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. They couldn't hang on to it again. Gutierrez. Good weight on that pass. Really fine play to keep possession. And forcing the mistake. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Time for a change then. James. Well, a textbook interception. Nice sequence this. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. And moving it forward, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Might lead to a chance. Well, now they have possession. And beyond the last defender, offside. And a throw-in it's going to be.
Well, the away side haven't controlled possession, but the tactic is working really well. Let the opposition have the ball as soon as they win it back, hit them with pace, and be a little bit more direct, and it's certainly working.
It's really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Juilius. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Opportunity here. Well, he really wanted to make it a double and would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Yeah, he wasn't far off from getting his second. He does look lively and you can see that he wants more.
Gutierrez. Done. Gutierrez. Can they find a gap in the defence? That's a useful cross. Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
Wow, how did he save that? It was so close to him. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Brusai. Clayton on the ball. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Gutierrez. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. James. Trying his luck. The save was a good one. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And taken short. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And it's opening up. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. James just wasn't going to give that ball away.
Yeah, protects it well, doesn't he?
It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Gutierrez. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Oh, might be. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide.
Atenção, pede-se ao proprietário do veículo amarelo estacionado em segunda fila, junto aos lugares reservados para as forças da autoridade, que se desloque com urgência até junto do mesmo. Obrigado.
Eric. Plenty of options. Brandon Aguilera. Could be troublesome. Can he score? Oh, excellent goalkeeping! Keen to take it short here. Oh, useful ball. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Delivering it. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, he's certainly not alone. And going for goal! Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Oh no, what's he doing there? That's an opportunity wasted. It's got to be a perfect shot to beat the goalkeeper, and that wasn't.
Jimmy Dunn. Gutierrez. And danger averted. Well read. Juilius. Eric. Very effective pass. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Good bit of ball winning. Gutierrez. That's really good and effective physical play. And a lot to like about this attack. Juilius. Now a decent position. Can they carve out a chance? Oh, surely! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end, but he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Brandon Aguilera. That's a good-looking pass. And good safe hands on display. Jimmy Dunn. Good-looking pass. That's a nice-looking ball. James. Well, nothing comes of it. Gutierrez. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Dan James. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Juilius. Good through ball. Fine cross into the middle. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Just like that, they have the ball again. Intelligent ball. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Had no intention of losing out. Good weight on that pass. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Gutierrez. Well, a good tackle. Good looking move. He's in with a chance. And still danger here. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Sue.
Yeah, they thoroughly deserve the victory. The attacking play will get all of the plaudits, and rightly so. I've been so impressed with how well they've kept the ball. The work rate's been excellent. They win it back quickly when they lose it. Just been a good all-round performance.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Jimmy Dunn. Good wing play. Seemingly no one can stop him. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Clayton on the ball. And just blotting out the danger. Good strong play on the ball. Not smooth in possession. Done. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Another perfect position to read it. James. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Devlin. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Brandon Aguilera. And still pressing. Well, he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Jimmy Dunn. Devlin. Oh, this looks useful. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. You've got to give him time to get back on side. Surely you can see what's going on.
Done. From one side of the pitch to the other.
Yeah, lovely ball, wasn't it? Great weight and angle on it.
So a deflection, and they can get ready for their corner kick routine. Let's see about the delivery. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Aguilera. Well, that one has promise. Showing a great defensive instinct. Decides to shoot. Aguilera. Oh, look what he's trying. And went for the delicate approach.
Well, it's an audacious attempt. Opts to lift it over the keeper, but just gets a little too much on it.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, it was all a bit of a canter, to be honest. Dominated pretty much from start to finish, and the result was in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.